The result may have gone against the Ospreys in their opening warm-up game for the new season, with Leicester Tigers running out 2,114 winners at the Brewery Field. But in defeat, their head coach Steve Tandy was still able to take a number of positives. Summer signings James Hook and Corey Allen came off the bench to contribute some nice touches. The front five performed solidly, and Ollie Cracknell, Dan Baker and Dan Evans were really less than impressive, backed by skipper Tom Haberfield. Ospreys head coach Steve Tandy, but arguably the most significant silver lining for Tandy was the effort of the youngsters in the Ospreys lineup. Conditions were dreadful and the hosts were never in front against a clinical Leicester outfit, but the next generation stuck to their task and gave a more than decent account of themselves, even if they occasionally tried to play too much rugby in the rain. Mark Orders picked out 5 rising stars who caught the eye in Bridgend. Joe Thomas. Ospreys youngster Joe Thomas handed a first professional deal in March. The Morriston RFC product was arguably the pick of the new brigade, with his willingness to challenge the gain line and his solidity in defence. The Ospreys have no shortage of centres, what with James Hook, Corey Allen, Ashley Beck, Kieran Fonosha, Owen Watkin and Ben John in the ranks. But keep an eye on Thomas. He is brave and also has footballing skill. Jay Baker scores against Leicester. Image Hugh Evans. Picture agency Tom Williams earned a mention in dispatches from Steve Tandy and deserved it for his all-round steadiness in the wind and rain. Williams took restarts, ran hard and generally did his prospects no harm at all. But it was Baker who got on the try sheet, though. The scorer of many spectacular touchdowns for Aberavon RFC, he has a nose for a touchdown and has managed 21 in 37 outings for the Wizards. His effort against Leicester owed much to the work of others, but he finished well and generally looks the business in attack. Owen Watkin started his first game in a year. The match started inauspiciously for the youngster, who many believe will come through and challenge for Wales in the seasons ahead. Tigers speedster Jonah Holmes profited from slick passing to breeze past Watkin for a try with barely 4 minutes on the clock. The Brinkethin product had been out for more than a year with injury and took a little time to blow away the rust. But he gradually settled and helped set up Jay Baker's try with an incisive burst in midfield. He will only get stronger after his return. Scott Otten takes the game to Leicester. Conditions were against the election game of Otten in Bridgend, with the rain doing its worst for pretty much the whole of the 80 minutes. But the ex-Warren Alworth RFC man adapted well and was part of a front five that had the upper hand in the scrums in the opening half, especially. One surge down the right wing from Otten also earned him applause from the crowd. He isn't as quick as the Electroshield former Swansea and Neath hooker Marcus Thomas, a number 2 who used to leave wings trailing in his vapour stream, but Otten is no slouch and he will be looking to build on this effort. Will Jones in action for Wales under-20s. The Wales under-20s captain didn't exactly have much time to put his name up in lights, but this martial arts expert is highly regarded at the Ospreys and there were signs that he could start to emerge in the season ahead. At 5 feet 11 inches and 14 stone 9 pounds, he isn't the biggest number 7 ever to roam a rugby field. But the age-grade judo champion is explosive, power-packed and industrious with it. In the Junior World Championships he had the second highest tackle count. His lively cameo against Leicester earned him a mention in dispatches from Steve Tandy after the game. Keep an eye, too, on James Ratty, who figured in the back row in Bridgend but can also play at lock. He has the athleticism to go places.